This is a commemorative plaque here.
Yes.
From the Cape Breton Search and Rescue,
Mm-hmm.
and presented to you, Brian, again. 40th anniversary for 30-year lifetime dedicated service in 2009.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Well, that was just like our 40th wedding anniversary. We call it our wedding anniversary, same as everybody else, of our club being the strongest, and we were also the first search team in North America who was registered. There was a few other ones out there, but they were not registered. We were the first group.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and this was our 40th anniversary.
And we have this here, this is just your certificate, I guess date issued here, and tell me about this. This is Nova Scotia Search and Rescue Association, GSAR Search Qualifications. This particular certificate was issued in 2001, January 1st, and there's a bunch of stuff on the back.
And all this training that's on the back, I had this before. The only one that was added to that was my search management. I was a probationary searcher, I became a searcher, I became a team captain, I was a radio operator, I was an operational chief, I was a logistics officer in the club, and now the last and final, I became a search manager. This certificate means I can go anywhere in Canada and operate a search with the different police agencies who require assistance. I can go in and take over the search and work with the police department because I'm a qualified search manager.
Of the people that are working in the club, working on searches with you, are they all trained?
Everybody is trained. Well, the techniques we use, and we always used only compasses up until about 8 years ago, and then we start using GPS systems, and we start using computers. It's wonderful. Technology is a wonderful thing.
So if you're going to a particular area, how do you work? Do you work with maps? You talked about
Topographical maps for the area. It takes 21 maps to cover Cape Breton Island.
Right.
Yeah, there's a procedure, and usually the procedure is we're told, like, if an area is only 1.5 miles long, we're told to stay on that compass bearing for that 1.5 miles.
Right.
Then we get out to the other road on the other side. We take about a 10-minute break. We all move down 1/4 mile away from each other, and we come back on that back bearing all the way back out to the road where our cordon van is at and the police cars are at. And they're all an arm length away from each other, and everybody's pretty well walking kind of straight line through the woods, so there's no way you can miss anything.
Right.
And it's just a matter of the last line moves to the front line when you swing around to come back on the other side. The only thing that's probably left on searches might be 10 feet where they can't just crawl through, but you can still see.
Right.
You know, you'd see if it was a person laying there or anything, right?